Welcome to Weekly Assault. I'm your host, Thor Parker. We're in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom. We're going to get a look at war stories for World of Tanks console and hear from Rybot01 all about tournaments for Xbox arenas. So let's get to it. We're here at Gamescom celebrating the release of World of Tanks War Stories. It's our very first story-driven narrative campaign where you get to play single-player or online co-op World of Tanks. Our first two war stories, Brothers in Armor and Flashpoint Berlin, were just released this week. And these are really great ways for new players to get into World of Tanks if they haven't already tried it before, and for experienced players to find something even more challenging than what they're used to in our multiplayer. Each war story comes with 3 chapters, and after you beat all 3 chapters, you unlock challenge mode for the war stories. And with that, you can take any tank from your World of Tanks multiplayer garage into the challenge mode for an even extra level of difficulty. You can take a tier 10 into war stories, but be careful. A tier 10 in war stories means you're going to be fighting tier 10 enemies. The difficulty will scale to the tanks that you bring into war stories during challenge mode. Brothers in Armor and Flashpoint Berlin are available now, but we have 2 more war stories that are coming later this year, and a lot more war stories that are in development right now. All right, we're here at Gamescom with everyone's favorite cat tanker, Rybot01. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Now, you're the leading authority that I have on this about arenas for Xbox with World of Tanks, so I want you to tell us all about it.
Well, since we released yesterday, we've been super excited. Now players will be able to create their own tournaments. We wanted to give them a lot of choices as to how they wanted to create them. So they have a choice to do 2 versus 2, 7 versus 7, 15 versus 15, and depending on the size of the team, variation of maps will rotate. So the smaller the team, the smaller the map. We wanted to adjust and apply those adjustments for esports as we should. You definitely don't want a team of 2 versus 2 in a ginormous map like Westfield. It doesn't make any sense. So we wanted to add that to the mix, as well as time limitations. Right now it's at 15 minutes, but we just want to make sure that they're able to play and have fun and just create tournaments whenever they feel like it.
So what kind of response do you think you're going to hear from that? I know obviously being a World of Tanks player, it's all about the competition, and now we're giving them a sort of a way to do that.
Well, this feature has been way overdue. We are a multiplayer game, and with the introduction of war stories, we definitely want to give something to our multiplayer base, who is quite a couple million strong since we launched in 2013. So certainly it's something that they've been waiting for, and we are just super excited to provide that to our players.
How can they set up a tournament?
They can go to Xbox UIs and they can check on World of Tanks Tournaments Club, and from there on the Tournaments tab they can just start creating their own tournaments with their names, tiers, time, and description.
That is awesome. Thanks up top. All right. That's it for this week. Don't forget to visit us online and follow us on social for everything World of Tanks. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.